morning, sir. Good morning, classmates. So, mine is to discuss about the reading as a process. So, reading as a physiological process. So, it is reading is a new physiological process, meaning understanding, however, our brains work to decode and process written language. It's like looking under the hood to see the intricate machinery that makes reading pass. So neurons is the messenger of the brain. Neurons are the fundamental building blocks of the brain, acting as its messenger. They like tiny electrical and chemical communication network that allows our brain to process information, control our bodies, and create out through and feelings. So neurons transmission process. So there are two process in neutral or the neural transmission. So number one, we have the synapse. It is a tiny gap between neurons, like a microscopic bridge connecting two islands. It's where the magic of neural communication happens, allowing information to flow from one neuron to the next. So number two, we have the synaptic nodes. It is a term that desire a very important part of a neuron responsible for releasing chemical called neurotransmitters. So in synaptic, there's a chemical used to process the very important part of the terms. It's called neurotransmitter. So this is the illustrations goes about. So we have the cell body, the interest, action potential. So the two of soma, this is the two parts of the neuron process. So that figure uh, shows a classic illustration from Sharp's 1984 text. It is offer a simplified yet powerful visual representation of the neuron. It is the fundamental unit of the nervous system. These depictions, while schematic, serve as a gateway to understand the complex workings of this microscopic. So, however, the figure simplicity also necessitates caution. It is a crucial to remember that the neuron is not merely a passive conduit for information. The dendrites are not simply passive or the receivers, but actively integrate and process incoming signals, deciding whether to amplify or dampen them before passing them on. So the action terminal is not just a delivery point, but a complex machinery responsible for releasing and regulating neurotransmitters or the chemicals messengers. It is called the chemical messengers, the neurotransmitters. So there are two types of neurons, the receptor neurons and the connector neurons. So it is the two process of neurons. So the brain mechanism of language. So there are four brain mechanism for language receptions. The sensory input system, the reticular formation, the limbic system, and the analysis and storage system. So this is the four important mechanism of brain of the language. So in reading process, it is the eye movement. It has a eye movement. So the very important part of the reading process is the eye movement. Why it's so? Because when we read, our eyes don't move smoothly across the page. Instead, they make a series of quick jump called saccades, followed by a brief process called fixations. During fixations, our brains process the information we're seeing. These rapid jerky movement patterns allow us to efficiently extract information of the text. So this is the process. So we have the fixation rather. It is the eye stopping of getting fixated on the words or words, and duration of fixation is the length of the eye and the eyes has to pause. So interfixation, eyes moving from stopping point to the other. Return sweeps, eyes swaying back from the end line to the beginning of the next line. So saccades, short, quick hop and jump movements done especially by literate people to move ahead on a line of trend. Regressions, it is the backward right to left movement. Okay, so those are the movements of the eye or the different movements of the eye in reading. So now we have the general principles of human information processing. So our brains are likely supercomputers with limitations, of course. So we can only handle a little information at once and we process it step by step. We use what we already know to understand new things. And our attention and memory help us focus on what's important. Learning and adapting are the key to getting better at processing information through life. So we have the graphoponic information. So what is graphoponic information? Graphoponic is a fancy term that refers to the relationship between the written symbols of a language or the letters itself and the sounds they represent the phonics. It's basically the link between how words look and how they sound. So grapho, it means refers to the written form of language, the letters and the way they are arranged. When we say phonic, it refers to the sounds of language or the phonemes and how they are pronounced. Think of it like a code. Letters, the code symbols, the sound, the message they represent. So semantic information. So what is semantic information? So it is essential that meaning of a language. It's about understanding the concept, ideas, and relationship that words and sentences convey. It's the difference between knowing how to pronounce a word and actually grasp its meaning. That is semantic information. It is essentially the meaning of the language. So, Ga- Gauss model, the Gauss model, what happens in one reading of reading? So there are 6 ways of reading by the Gauss model. Number 1, we have the visual input. Number 2, the feature analysis. Number 3, the letter identification. Number 4, the log login activation. The number 5 is the computation and selection. Number 6, the word recognition. So in Gauss model, we are he is trying to imply that reading is or has step by step. Okay, so there are 3 alternative views of reading process: the initiating and sampling strategies, the predicting strategies, the confirming strategies. Also, another model, the Rummel-Hartz model, or the reading as an interactive process. So, Rummel-Hartz model, often called the interactive activation model, It takes a different approach to reading that Gauss model. It emphasizes that reading is a dynamic and interactive process where different levels of information work together simultaneously. This is in contrast to Gauss model, which suggests a more linear step-by-step process. So it has a big difference between the two models. So that's all my topic. Thank you for listening.